Hello, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about how to design a rectangular microstrip patch antenna in ANSYS HFS. Before going to design antenna, we will have some introduction about antenna. Just look at this picture. We can observe that one patch and one field and one dielectric and ground plane. For designing the microstrip patch antenna, we should have the basic parameters is length, width, and height of a substrate. And before knowing the height of the substrate, first we should consider what is the substrate we are using in our design. In this tutorial, I am using the dielectric material as FR4. FR4 has dielectric constant of 4.4 and its height is 1.6 millimeters, and I am using the resonant frequency as 4.1 gigahertz. So just click on synthesize, then we will get L and W values of an patch. Just by considering this L and W values, just draw a patch in ANSYS HFS drawing plane. So just click on the rectangle and draw a rectangle, then go to create rectangle, then enter the values of x and y and position. Here I am consider the position value as the median values of x and y, so that my rectangle will be the absolutely center of my plane. Here x is the w and y is the l. Just enter the values. After entering the values, just click on OK. Then our rectangle patch is created. Just rename the rectangle 1 as patch. So if you want to change the color of this patch, just go to click on this, then click on the color which you want and click OK, then upload. OK. Then you will see the blue color appears here. After creating the patch, the next step is to create the field. For creating the field, I am going to draw a rectangle. Here we can consider any values for field. So I am considering the values as, and click on OK. Then after this, change the name as field. If you want to change this color as blue, change it. Then click on it, click OK. After drawing the patch and field, we should merge this field and patch so that it will has continuous structure. For considering this, just click on patch field by using control button, then click on unite. Then our feed and patch got united, so it looks like single structure. After drawing the feed and patch, the next step is to consider the substrate. Here, as I said earlier, I am considering the substrate FR4 material with the height 1.6. So for drawing the substrate, I will consider the box. Just draw the box first. Here I am considering the substrate values as, just go to create box. Okay, enter the position x and y values. Here you can consider any x, y value, and z value should be only 1.6 because I am considering here FR for substrate, so z size is 1.6. It is not necessary that you should consider only these values. It is depends. You can change these values. There will be no issue if you change the values. The main part is it should be correct values of L and W. If we see that, if we observe that it is same like the picture which we have seen earlier. So after designing this, just rename this box as substrate and select the material here as FR4. Then click OK. The material has changed to FR4. Then after considering this substrate, the next part of our design is to consider the ground material. For considering the ground material, just click on rotate option, rotate towards backwards, then take the rectangle option and draw a rectangle at base and rename this rectangle as ground. As it is a ground, I am considering the color as black. You can consider your own color. So my ground is perfectly opted. Then again rotate it back. Then after considering this all values, my next main aim is to consider the port. For considering the port, I should consider the plane as XZ plane. Then take the rectangle and draw the rectangle near substrate. Just go to rectangle, and if it is not, the jet size is 1.6, then change it to 1.6. Then click OK. Then change its name as port. After considering the port, we will give excitation to the port. Just click on that port. After selecting the port, just give right click, then assign excitation. Here we are giving excitation as lumped port. Then click on next. Then we should give an integration line. Just select new line. Then draw the integration line. Then click next. Finish. We have assigned a port. After assigning the port, we should assign boundaries. We should assign boundaries for patch and ground. Just click on patch, right click, assign boundary and perfect heat. Then again go to the ground surface, give right click, then assign boundary, perfect. Just click. We can verify it is assigned or not. Just go on to HFS design. You can click on plus sign. Then after that click on boundaries. Then we can see the perfect E1 is assigned for patch and perfect E2 is assigned for ground. And we can verify the excitation also. The excitation is given lumped port for the port internal. Okay. Well, after considering this, now we have to create a radiation envelope. We can create the radiation box directly by clicking on the box and creating the box, giving the XY values and position. But by doing this, we will not get accurate values. So I suggest To go this in way, just right click, then go to create open region, then select the operating frequency. Here I am giving operating frequency as I said earlier, 4.1 gigahertz. Here I am creating the boundary radiation. Just click OK. Then the radiation box is created. So when you observe this, our patch antenna is exactly center of this radiation box. So it will get equal amount of radiation from every side. So it will be beneficial to us. Now we are giving the values for analysis. Just click on analysis, right click on analysis, add solution step. Then give frequency as 4.1, number of passes is 20. Click OK. I am giving the frequency sweep as fast, and I am considering from 3 gigahertz to 5 gigahertz, and the points are 151. Then click OK. Then go to HFS, validation check, close, HFS, analyzer. Then my progress is undergoing. Okay, my progress is completed. Now we will go to see our results. So first we will see our S parameter results, so that go to create model, rectangular plot, S parameter, S11, function dB, click on new report. So we can observe that our frequency is nearer to 4.1 gigahertz as our operating frequencies. Now for far field setup, first I will go to radiation and I will set up far field sphere. Just click on the right click, insert far field setup, infinite sphere. I will consider the theta from -182 to +180. Click OK. Now we will go to results and create far field report, and we will see the 3D polar plot. Gain total, and function is dB. Then click on new report. So our gain is 4.6. So we have created a good antenna. So after this I will show you how to simulate the current distribution. So first I am rotating this. For simulating the current, first go to the feed, give right click, then plot fields. Here we have EHJ. We have assigned E, so I am going to E, magnitude function of E. So click done, so that we can see the current distribution in patch. So same like we can see in the ground also. So right click on the ground, plot fields, E, magnitude of E, then done. Then we can see the ground. So for animation, go to field overlays, right click, animate. Okay. Now we will animate our antenna. Or animating. So by this animating, we can clearly see that our antenna is damaged or not, or it is getting heavily radiation by the radiation field. Okay. Hope you enjoy this. Subscribe and comment in the comment section. Thank you.